Everybody loves charging. You can use it to kill enemies fast, send all your Pikmin to a fruit at once, and basically making all your Pikmin go to one place at a time without throwing them. I love this feature. It's so easy to use and master, and it makes it 10 times easier to do everything. But nothing is perfect. Let's dig into why I think charging is broken in Pikmin 3 Deluxe. So here's my first example. Winged Pikmin. Winged Pikmin are known to, well, fly. The developers made a very good job at making this well balanced and to not outdo the yellow Pikmin in case of height. Except they do. Multiple times during a playthrough, you can use winged Pikmin to access to things that are way too high up or aren't supposed to. Now what does this have to do with charging? Well, it is mostly summed up with this fruit here, the astringent clump. This fruit is found twice in Pikmin 3. Once in a cave in the distant tundra, and once in the Garden of Hope on these cinder blocks. Now this is where it gets bad. There's this whole super complicated and super fun puzzle to solve to get this fruit, but instead, you can just cheese it by charging all your winged Pikmin up there. Now, there's no doubt Nintendo is aware of this, as it just completely broke this puzzle. Now, this isn't really just to be rude to winged Pikmin, even though it kind of is. This isn't the only puzzle it breaks. It breaks a lot of puzzles. This makes it easier for us Pikmin fans, but it doesn't stick to the true nature of Pikmin. I recently got the chance to play Pikmin 1, and I think it does the best of the Pikmin nature by all of the 3 games. When attacking a bulborb, you don't charge all your Pikmin at the back, neither do you C-stick swarm your Pikmin at it. You throw your Pikmin. It makes a super normal bulborb super challenging and attack the full enemy. But in Pikmin 3, you can just bring 100 winged Pikmin and just kill it in 2 seconds. The enemy health is a whole other video on its own though. Charging is just a replacement for throwing your Pikmin, and it needs to be changed. I'm near certain Nintendo will not allow it in Pikmin 4. But here are the real reasons why it's broken in Pikmin 3. You see, charging can be used to access a bunch of areas you aren't supposed to. For example, I discovered a place where there isn't an invisible wall, and you can kill this fiery blowhog. It isn't that interesting, sure, but it's still one of the countless examples. You see, here you're not supposed to go to this area unless you have yellow Pikmin, but here with just rock Pikmin you can get over there just fine. I firmly believe that Pikmin 3 would be a more fun and challenging game if they didn't have the charging feature. On my most recent playthrough of the game, I made it a challenge to myself to never use it, and it was very fun. Charging also doesn't work that well. The majority of the time you use it, the Pikmin go flying off an edge or into a river. It just seems broken. Now at the time of editing this video, Vantage Emblem came out with their own video. Charging and C-stick swarming probably aren't coming back in Pikmin 4. It's a pretty good watch. I recommend you watch it and subscribe to him. Anyways, in his video, he talks about how C-stick swarming will most likely not return in Pikmin 4 due to the new camera angles. But I think it might. In Pikmin 2 and 1, if you moved the C-stick, you could swarm all your Pikmin to an enemy or a collectible. It made it a lot easier to do things, and I'm honestly not sure why they replaced it with charging in Pikmin 3. It's so much better. I use it all the time in my playthroughs, and I still manage to use it without overusing it, unlike charging. So I think Nintendo will take charging and kick it out of the Pikmin house and invite over C6 swarming to dinner. Also known as that throwing 100 Pikmin at something takes a while, so maybe they could fix it by making it not attack enemies, but only collect stuff. I'm not sure how they would implement it, but because I think Nintendo will add it back and not ghost us without it. Still not so sure though, so leave me your ideas in the comments. Speaking of the comments, it's time for the end of the video. If you enjoyed, subscribe for more Pikmin content. My goal is to hit 250 subscribers by the end of the year. Also, sorry if this video wasn't as good as my other videos. Didn't have a lot of time to make it, as well as that I was on tight schedule, had to do a lot of things today, and just did not have enough time to make it overall, but I still want to stick to making one video a week. Anyways, thanks for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed, and, well, have a good day.